live. Okay.
Are you live?
Yes, I am.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Let's see. First things first. Well, let's look at some things that I got from the sale. That's always fun stuff.
You in the sale today?
No, I bought some things in a sale.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Weirdo.
I never know sometimes. I gotta ask.
Hey, Zoe! Hi, Tina. Hello, Mary. Oh. God, I've been so busy. I had the DEF CONs last weekend. They got here early Friday, and we had them all the way till late Sunday night. And then we recovered on Monday. And Tuesday we cleaned up. Wednesday I wasn't feeling so great. And yesterday we had to go and get our second shots. So we went to go do that. Of course, we were like, in a way, we were kind of skeptical about it because, you hear everybody going, oh, I was so sick. It made you so sick. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And there's a thing going around on Facebook that magnets stick to it.
That's funny.
So we got our shots, and then we kind of pre-planned this. We were like, we're going to go get the shot. And then everybody says it takes like an hour or so to get sick. So we went and got the shots, and then we went and got some food just to make sure that, if we were sick, we had something to eat. Because, 3 sick adults, nobody cooks. And then what do? We eat garbage.
Corn dogs.
Yeah, corn dogs,
Totino's
pizzas. All the crap that our parents wouldn't let us eat when we were kids.
Ramen.
And all the crap that we wouldn't eat in front of our kids. As adults, we find we actually eat that stuff. So we went and we got some sandwiches and stuff. So we knew we had something to eat. And we came home and we turned on TV and we all put on our pajamas and we decided we were going to binge watch some TV and wait for the sickness to happen.
Yay, warehouse.
Yeah, it never happened. Never got sick. As a matter of fact, I can barely feel the injection site. We actually had more trouble with the first one than we did with this one. Because on the first one, Mike's arm was really sore, and it was sore like into his ribs and underneath into his pec. And I found out later that they actually don't recommend that women get mammograms after it because it can actually cause the lymph nodes to swell. So he had basically a lymph node swelling in his pec and under his arm, and that's what caused him pain. But no problems this time, right?
Yeah, a little sore.
But that's it, huh?
Yeah, it's a shot site sore. It's nothing really major.
None of us could sleep the last time because we all screwed up and got it done on the arm that we sleep on that side. So Amy got hers on the other side, and Mike and I just got it the same side. We said, forget it, just do it. And so we did that. And then we got home and I told him about the magnet thing. So then we played around with magnets for about an hour, him and I, grabbing all the different magnets we could find, rare earth magnets and regular magnets and refrigerator magnets and Adanium magnets and all that other stuff. And no magnets stick to the piece on our arms. So So, disproved that one. And I happen to think that a lot of the getting sick thing, some of that might be psychosomatic. So, because everybody hears that everybody else got sick. But then you hear about people that are like, well, I felt kind of crappy and then I took a shower and I was great. So do not be afeared of getting your shot. And then I did read an article from AARP that I saw where some states are actually requiring it for state-to-state travel. And so since I do travel a lot from one state to another, I decided it was probably best for me to have it. And so I have both doses now. And according to the CDC, I can now go anywhere I want without wearing a mask. Unless the state or local levels have put restrictions on it. And
The stores.
or the stores. And some of the stores here are still very much, if you show them you have the immunization, they're cool with it. But I'll tell you what, we went to Utah a couple weeks ago, and up there it's a matter of choice. And I'll tell you, it was so nice to be able to go into a store and not have to wear a mask if I didn't want to, or if I sneezed, I could pull the mask down, and cover my nose and mouth and sneeze without sneezing into my mask. Okay, so what did I get? So I got this stuff from Donna's Dreams ×3. You guys know she was on my flea market this month, and I grabbed some music, and then she sent me some extra music, and I bought some fabric from her because I wanted to see what it was because I couldn't tell on the camera, and it is organza. So this has to be treated differently if you're going to make book cloth out of this. So we'll probably do a video on that. And these are the goodies she sent me. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how pretty this is. Look. It's like a little, sort of like an ATC type card, but it's a little thank you note that she did. It's like a little easel card. Slightly bigger than an ATC. Very adorable. And she sent me some little goodies. I like goodies. And then I got my stuff. Oh my God, guys, look at this. I've already been in this one. Can you tell? Look at the colors. Look at the colors. I am in love with this. I am in absolute love with this color. But I love this stuff. And if you didn't get any, shame on you. Shame. But I got that. And what else did I get? I got a book from Miss Tina. It's a card magic book. And if you know me, I like card tricks. So I had to have it because I have a collection of card trick books. Okay. Sorry, somebody just binged me. So we got her package. Arlene's here. Hello, Miss Arlene. Renee, hello. So this is from Tina. She always does this. She makes like this cute little like thank you thing that she puts in there. And then she fills it with all this, like all these little goodies. And I always find that I have a purpose for these little goodies. Not clusters. But she fills it up with these things and they're so cute. And she always sends that to me and I like that. And I keep them. I have a whole pile of them on my desk up here. It's above the nope sign. You guys can't see the whole thing, but. And then I was in the store the other day and I saw this and I grabbed it. Choose You, a guided self-care journal made just for you. And, it's just daily things that you want to do, whatever you're going to do to take care of you for the day. But I'm leaving on my trip and I have a date. I'm leaving June the 8th. And I'll be back sometime around the 15th or so, or later, who knows. Sometime between the 15th and the 18th, I'll come home. But I'm going to visit quite a few places, quite a few states. Let me see. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 states in about 10 days. So if you live anywhere near Laughlin, Bullhead City, Arizona, Kingman, Arizona, Wickenburg, Peoria, or Flagstaff, that's the Phoenix Mesa metro area. Winslow, which is a little bit more north. So let me get this straight. Okay, so Laughlin, Bullhead City, and Kingman, that's kind of the tail end of where Nevada and Arizona meet. Wickenburg is kind of in between. Peoria is down in the Phoenix Mesa metro area. Then we're going up to Flagstaff and Winslow. They're a little bit more northern Arizona. Then we're shooting over to Gallup, New Mexico, and then on to Albuquerque. We're going to be in Amarillo, Texas. I'm going to be in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma for about 2 days. There's some things there that Oogie wants to see. She saw the memorial there, and so she wants to go see the federal building, the Murrow Building Memorial. So we're going to be going to see that, and then she wants to go to the museum and the zoo, I think. No, not the zoo. The Botanical Garden. So we're going to go do that. Then we're going to Wichita, Kansas to see my son, the big brain boy. And then we're going to go on to Kansas City, and then we're heading back. And I believe we're coming back through Colorado and then down into Utah. So big trip, big trip. Hey, Tina, how you feeling, sweetheart? I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. So I figured while I was on my trip, I'm going to kind of get into this and make sure that I do something for me every day. So I'm taking this with me and, you know, so I'm going to figure out what my activity is for every day, you know, what type of self-care I'm going to be doing every day. And Oogie's going to play along with me. One of the things I will be doing on this trip is, because I always find that it's easier to do this when I'm traveling, I will be modifying a few things. One, I'll be modifying my diet. When I'm home and I sit here, it's just too easy for me to eat like a whole bag of chips. You know, and then get up and for lunch, go and have like 2 corn dogs. And then for a snack, have like, you know, a Totino's pizza. And then for dinner, you know, whatever. So I'm going to be modifying my diet while I'm on the road. It's one of those things that I find very easy to do when I'm not here, you know, like where all my stuff is. And the other thing that I'm going to be doing is working on the quitting smoking thing. I've been working, using my vape more and more, and I ripped it all apart and cleaned it and redid my burner in it and everything so that I'm ready to go on the trip. And I have the Oogie with me who has full authority to tell me no. Not a lot of people tell me no, but her mother does, Hubbard does, and Oogie is allowed to. So she has full authority to tell me no. Bad Bima, no. Hey, Donna, how you doing, sweetheart? And Arlene, I got that, and you didn't have to, my darling. You did not have to, and was totally not necessary, but I love you. So what did I get? So I went yesterday. We went to go get something to eat. And while Hubbard was getting the sandwiches made, there was this annoying girl in there. She was just annoying. Matter of fact, she drove me and Amy out of the store. And right next to the sandwich shop is a Savers. So I went into the Savers, and this was the only thing I got. I know, right? So impressed. Only one thing. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to be real careful that I don't rip my hand apart on these staples, because they love staples at Savers. So we're going to open this. Trying very hard not to kill myself on the staples. Yeah, so while I'm down in Oklahoma City as well, I'm going to try and go see Tammy. You guys know My Life in OKC. I'm going to go and I'm going to give her a call while I'm down there. And, you know, if she's got some time when I'm there in town, we're going to go and do a little scavengering together and check out some thrift stores and craft stores and all that goodness. Okay, so I found this. I know, right? Okay, so, and the reason I liked it was because look at this. This stuff is like spine width, you know? Like, let me get a journal. We'll take a look. I got a journal around here someplace. There it is. Okay. So this is a Reader's Digest, so it's a 1.5-inch spine. And I saw this, and I was like, oh my God, that's like perfect. So let me move this real quick, and then we'll look at it. We'll go through it. Okay. So I was like, this is like perfect. Look at this stuff. It is literal spine width. Perfect for spines. So I grabbed a bunch. But they had the blue, and there was this like brown, and there's not a lot of it, but, and then they had the white, and they had this yellow and this peach colored one. You know, and these are all spine widths. So, you know, I was happy with it. Here's one that's kind of a creamy colored one. And this one's gold. And that one is like golden tulle, and then more gold, and then more peach. And think that was it for those. Nope, there was one more. Here it is, pink. And they had the pink, and I was like, oh my God. So these were all in the bag. And they're all about a yard a piece. So I was really happy with that. And then there's like this little piece here. And that's spine width too, you know. Let's get the spine up here. Look. And that's the one thing, you know, we all look for is like the spine width stuff. There was some thinner things. Oh, look, here's another piece. There's a cream one. And then there was this. Really pretty. And I saw that one in there and I grabbed that. And then there was this, which is just like more of that. But look at how much of it is there. So I grabbed that. And then there was these. And let's see. I'm thinking this one's probably going to be okay. But yeah, it's spine width. You just put it on there and oh, perfect. Perfect. It's perfect size. Okay, so I got that. Move the book. And there was this like card of this stuff. Lots of this stuff. And this stuff I think is pretty much cut up into pieces. But you know, it could be like I think it's like 1 yard increments, give or take. Sorry about hitting you guys. Look at that. And then there was this. Oh, that's more gold. Look at that. Oh my God, that's like a big one. Okay. And then there was a big piece of this. Some of this little stuff. Little stuff. It's like 2 inches wide. Oh, and look at the silver. Pretty silver. Got that. And then this one doesn't have any ribbon through it at all. So you can feed a ribbon through that one. More of the thin stuff. More of this. And look at this. Lots of this. So, yeah, I got a good deal on this too. So I guess I'm going to have to measure all this out and put it in the shop. Bag, big bag. It's a big bag. So yeah, I saw that and I was like, gotta have it. Peach. Oh, just all kinds of colors here. It'll work for everything. Okay. Let me get this, if I can get it all back in this bag. There we go. Okay, got it. No, you cannot have audio of me being told no. It doesn't really work. You know, they go, no. And I'm kind of like a puppy. Okay, so here, this is the perfect description. My daughters explain it this way. I am the cat in the hat. My husband is the fish. You know, the poor guy that sits in the fishbowl and goes, no, you ought not. No, no, no. Mother won't like this. And tries to tell me no. And then I just go, blah, 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 and I run away.
Well, like a puppy, sometimes if you smack her in the nose with the newspaper, she listens.
Yep.
Honey,
Well, honey,
I am hungry. I am making food. Are you interested in what would you like?
what are you making?
Throwing some biscuits down, some sausage patties, and some eggs and some fashion or another. What do you want?
Is there bacon?
Yes, there's bacon. I haven't thought it yet, but I can make that happen. I wasn't planning on cooking that far. You want bacon?
Well, why would you ask me when you know I hate sausage?
I
But now
just
that
asked
you've
what you
me-
wanted.
Yes, I'd
You
like
could,
some
I mean,
bacon
you
and
could have
fried
gone with, yeah, I'd love some French toast.
eggs.
You like French toast? You like the way I make French toast?
Only once in a while. Mary says, hi, Hubbard.
Hi, Mary.
Yeah, so they tell me no occasionally, but it doesn't always work. As a matter of fact, for our anniversary, I went out and had the hat from the Cat in the Hat tattooed on my leg, and there's a fishbowl balanced on the top of it, and that's me and Hubbard, and there's a stripe in the hat for every one of our kids. And yeah, little
They're
boogers.
not labeled though.
They're not labeled though. I didn't put their names on it. But yes, I'm the cat in the hat. My husband's the fish, and my kids are all my favorite things. So let's see where we at.
You're at the point of telling me how many eggs you want with your bacon.
3 eggs.
You got it.
It was the only bag they had of that lace, and it was about $7. So I got a good deal. Which of course you guys know I'll be passing on to y'all. Yes, else does as else wants. But I do it with the full blessing of my husband. So, he knows I'm bad. He knew that when he met me. So, yeah, I'm probably going to be selling most of that lace because there's no way I could use it all. I don't put that much lace on spines. But I did finish this book. And I finished another one, and that one is on its way to its new owner. And I'm going to start another one here soon. When I get back, I'll start one when I get back, because if I start it now, then I'll feel rushed. And so I'll do it when I get back. Well, let's see who this is. Hello. Extended auto warranty.
Yay.
I know. Oh, good gravy. All right. Let's see. How long have the Hubbard and I been married?
Long enough to know better.
Hubbard and I have been together for, 15 years.
Yeah, something like that.
And we have been married about 8.
Took me a while to wear her down.
Every single month.
Yes, he did.
Wear her down.
For 7 years, every month, he proposed. Well, 6.5. I think the first 6 months he may not have.
No.
But
Didn't jump that quick into the
for 6.5 years, basically, every month he proposed.
or every other month. I tried to give her a little bit of a break.
And eventually, like one day I was like, oh, watch, I'm going to get him, watch. And he came home and I was like, okay, I've decided I'm going to marry you.
Okay.
He was like, okay. I was like, but here's the thing. I want to get married by Elvis on the Strip. He's like, okay, yeah, sure. Okay, whatever you want.
Honolulu Hawaiian style.
I said I wanted to do a Hawaiian style with hula skirts and the coconut bras and the whole 90s. He was like, yeah. And I want to roast a pig in the back end. Whatever you want.
How deep we got to dig that puppy?
So at that point, I was kind of stuck, and my mother just looked at me and went, oh. So now I'm married to him.
She don't regret a day of it.
And I scared him because I actually showed up at the wedding. Like I was making a wedding dress, but I actually had a wedding dress.
She hated that dress.
And so I was making a wedding dress and I hated it. I was like making a big deal out of it. And
It was a horrible nightmare. She hated it.
And unbeknownst to him, I'd actually gone out and actually purchased an actual wedding gown.
That's when I said, thank God.
And he didn't know. And so when I showed up at the wedding, he was pleasantly amazed that I actually wore a wedding gown to my wedding, because he was starting to think I was going to come in like jeans and a t-shirt.
Everyone's going to stand there and laugh and point. She said no.
So yeah, we've been married about 8 years now. We got married about a year before my mom passed.
Yeah, it's about a year and a half, wasn't it?
And we got married in the park across the street from where my mom lived, and had the reception at her apartment because she was actually on the list for a liver transplant. And so you have to like stay close to your house because there's a link that she has on her computer, on her phone, that gets locked into her house phone. So we had to stay pretty close to home. So,
Hey.
Yes, my love.
You still happy?
Of course I am.
Just checking. You got to do that occasionally.
I haven't traded you in yet, have I?
Well, you know, I don't know. You probably got that guy on the side. In the wings, waiting.
I could have showed up in the coconut broadgrass skirt. He would have loved it.
I'd have loved it.
Tom got married in her pajamas. Well, I married my daughter and my son-in-law, and she was wearing a pair of his boxer shorts and a t-shirt holding their baby. And he was wearing a pair of shorts and no shirt in my living room.
I witnessed it.
And I married them. They're still together. They've been married about 7 years. And so, you know, I'm happy to say that of all the couples I've ever married, only one of them has ever gotten divorced. So, you know, I got a good track record. Personally, my track record sucks, but marrying other people, I got a good track record. God, I've done everything for that kid. I married her to her husband. I delivered 2 of her kids. Ah. No, I did not. I had a friend of ours that did it for us. We wrote our own ceremony, and a friend of ours did it. So
It was a cute.
can't legally marry myself.
It was in a cute garden park. Oh shit! Where'd it go?
Yeah, no, never want to do the no.
Okay.
I did marry a couple once in a graveyard on Halloween, dressed as Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein. That was kind of fun. Guests included the Wolfman, Dracula, the not so invisible man, the creature from the Black Lagoon. It was great. A bunch of zombies. It was fun. Yes, go ahead. Get up and say hello. Yeah. Nobody's seen you for weeks, huh? Mm. Say hello. There you go. Put your butt down. Nobody wants to look at your booty. Nobody wants to look at that. Seriously, nobody wants to look at that. And so you whacked him with your tail? That's rude. He's mad at me right now. The whole going to work thing just irritates him. He's not pleased at all. Hello, Harry. He's like standing like right there. There he is. Hi, baby. I'm old. What are we in May? Next month I'm going to be 52. I'm old. What can I say? But you know what? I'm not as old as my ex-husband. That's an old guy right there. I think he's turning 60 or 61 this year. He's old. This is going to drive me crazy. There's like green spray on my mat, and it's driving me nuts. So tell me what you guys have been up to, because I have been, I know, MIA for like a couple weeks here. I have to do this lightly, otherwise it's earthquake. That's a little better. That's a little better. Okay. No, the years don't count. All the years count, Zoe. All the years count. Especially if that's the love of your life. Which, don't tell him, but yeah. This one. I kissed a lot of frogs to get him. But, yeah. The cat is definitely the love of my life. Oh my God, it looks like it's going to rain. Of course it's going to rain. I washed my car yesterday.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it.
Oh, it's going to rain. Oh, I'm so mad right now. Hi, Harry. Yes, you're the love of my life, kitty kitty. And I don't even like cats.
And guess what, dear?
What, honey?
Those guys across the street have been doing gravel work. You know all the dust that shit kicked up?
All over my car.
Yep, I can guarantee it.
Oh.
Time to get another quickie car wash.
I spend so much time washing my car. I had my car for about 7 weeks now, and it's had 6 baths. I didn't wash it the first week because they did when I bought it. But I'm neurotic about a clean car. I don't know why. I just am. So I'm constantly hosing it off and washing it. It's weird. I'm weird. What can I say? So, what have you guys been up to? I can't put the car in the garage, Dawn. Garagelandia is in my garage.
Where Amy does her magic.
That's where Amy dyes her paper. So, there's no room in the garage for a car.
We were commenting about her washing her car, and I just said they're doing gravel work across
Tina,
the
are you
street.
talking to me about the card? I don't think I got a card from Allie. Hi, Shelly. I don't think I got a card. I'll have to ask. It might still be in the box. So, what are you guys working on? Come on, tell me.
They don't know, you know.
Bye, Mary. Mary's got to go to work.
Bye, Mary. Have fun.
And Mary, I will look and see if I have any more Harry Potter stuff. I know I have some washi tapes. And I have some more coming. So we'll take a look at those. I don't know if I have any more Gryffindor ribbon, but I will look and see if I do. So this is my next project. I got this in a scavenger and I was kind of inspired. So I am going to be doing a Where the Wild Things Are journal. And I bought some more stuff to go in it. And so I'm going to do this. I think it's kind of fun. And so I'm going to be doing this. I'm looking actually to find a book of Where the Wild Things Are so that I can actually put some book pages in it that are straight from the book. So this is going to be a project that I'm working on. And of course, you know, Amy and I see this book all the time until I want one, and now we can't find it. So, but my mojo doesn't really work on books. My mojo works on everything else. So Amy has the book mojo. So she's been looking for the Where the Wild Things Are book for me. And so I'm going to be doing that. So when I get back, I'll be doing this journal. Be working on this one. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to do this one in like a big format. So we'll see. We shall see. Itty bitty doll and covered some naked journal. Cool.
What's today?
I hate naked journals.
Yeah, please, Friday.
Today's Friday, honey. You were off yesterday. We went and got poked in the arm.
Yeah.
Then we spent the whole day watching Warehouse 13. So, yeah, that's what I got going on. I don't think that I have any. I tried to get all my swaps and everything cleared before I left. So I don't have, I think I have like one swap or two swaps going on. I think Tina put one in the group. Yes, I love naked. Yes, I could go to Thrift Books or Abe Books, but I want to see if I can find it in the thrift store first because, you know, I'm a thrift store kind of gal. Let's see. I think I have like two swaps. Let me see here. That I need to do. Events. Yes, I have to sign up for one. So we actually have three going on. Just one hasn't started yet. So we have the first swap in the swap group. We started a swap group called Swapping Across America. It is for USA swapping only. It's a private group. So far, we only have 10 members. We have the first swap that we're doing that's going on that's just been assigned. So everybody's got their partners for that one. And then I have another one coming up on that one. Let me go in here. And it is a single signature journal swap. And then it looks like Tina popped in a 4th of July pocket letter. So, you know, got a couple of things going on in that group. Kind of fun. You need a friend who'd be enthusiastic nuts about what you're doing. Some crazy person sent me this. Let me get my glove on here. I don't want to get infected. Here we go. There you go. Some crazy person sent me that. I don't know who that was. Some silly person sent that to me. So we're probably going to add that to Hello Kitty. No, we won't. We're only using biodegradable glitter in the Hello Kitty. Yes, I do keep gloves here in case I have to touch that kind of stuff. There was a video. Somebody sent me a video. It was so stinking funny. It was like somebody got a birthday card or something and they opened it up and like it had glitter and they threw it down and they looked at their hand and there was like glitter creeping up their hand. And there was like all these like instances of people and they were like, oh, it's no big deal. Next thing you know, the guy's got glitter all over the side of his face, you know. And I thought, you know, that is so true. Glitter is an infection. It's a socially transmitted infection. I hate glitter.
Stripper herpes.
Yes, somebody sent me stripper herpes. I have some paper, some new paper. Let me show this to you guys because this stuff is awesome. This is from, it's hot off the press. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheets, double-sided. And they put 12 in here. This one's called the Denim Collection. And they send you all the stuff that it matches with. But I got this from a place called Paper Wishes that Tina turned me on to. I also got a magazine from them, which was really cool. That's what I actually went there for. And then I went and I bought their paper packs. But this one's called Denim. And I don't remember what this one's called because they didn't put the inserts in and I threw out all the inserts. I'm pretty sure that I threw them all out. I did. But I want to show you guys this paper. This is what I just used on a journal. And it's really pretty. So it comes like in 2 sets. And they're sort of like a pad. They're padded together. So there's this one, which I really like the graphics on. And then that's the back. And then this one, I love this. This is pretty. And that's the back. And then there was that one. And this is the back of that. And then there was like this striped one that I really liked in the back. And then these little like cut apart type things. And the back of the cut aparts. And then this like, this almost reminds me of like old flour sack paper. Like it looks like the old cloth from the old flour sacks. And then the pink, of course, is what's on the back. So they send you 2 sets like that in each pack. And it's actually quite a bit of paper. Like I said, I did a whole journal in it. So, and then I got rid of the journal. But I grabbed them, and I don't remember what this one's called. But this one is the Denim Bouquet Pack. And I'm going to do a journal out of this one, too. That's why I got it. Because I just liked it. No Levi's. Wranglers. Glitter is dangerous, I'm telling you. Steffi's in the room. Hello, Steffi. And then I drove myself crazy the other day. I went out and I bought a brand new ink pad. I know I bought it because I went to the store to pick it up. Like, you know, I ordered it online and then I went to Michael's and picked it up. And I remember going to Michael's to pick it up. And somebody making a comment as I was picking it up about, you know, how lazy do you have to be to order one item? And so I've got this, I ordered this ink pad and it was a StazOn, black StazOn pad. And I cannot find it anywhere. I brought it home. I put it in a safe place and promptly lost it.
Of course you did.
Oh, Dawn, honey, I've been crazy for years. Absolutely certifiable.
I vouch for that.
Hence the whole cat and hat thing. So we do have, we've hit the target of the minimum amount of money we need for the trip. And so now everything else is gravy. So I'm going to be doing that. Lots of things in safe places. You just don't remember where the safe places are.
Why it's safe.
Why it's safe. So yeah, everything else is going to be gravy after this point. So like I said, if you are in or near one of these cities, Laughlin, Bullhead City, Kingman, Arizona, Wickenburg, Arizona, Peoria, Mesa or Phoenix, Flagstaff, Winslow, Gallup, Albuquerque, Amarillo, Oklahoma City, or Wichita, Kansas. As of right now, those are the ones that we have scheduled. It's 2,634 miles. So if you're near any one of those cities and you want to come on out and hang for a little bit, let me know. And I'll make sure that we stay there. Or if you're in between, if you're somewhere between Gallup and Albuquerque, let me know. If you're between Amarillo and Oklahoma City, let me know. If there's a place along the way that I haven't seen that I'd like to stop, and you live there, I'm going to want to stop there. So let me know, and I will stop, and we'll hang out. Or we can meet in the big city nearby, whatever. And we can hang out, and we can do some stuff, and it's going to be me, and I'm about 90% sure that it's the Hags with me. And so me and the Hags and Oogie, and we're leaving here. We're going to Laughlin, Bullhead City, and Kingman. We're going to head into Wickenburg and then down to Peoria. When we stop in Peoria, we're going to be seeing Miss Janie. Everybody knows Miss Janie Sills. We're going to be seeing Miss Janie Sills. We're going to be hitting my favorite lace outlet and go into a couple of savers in her area. And then we're going to go on to Flagstaff, where there is a huge flea market that I'm going to be going to there in Flagstaff. And then on to Winslow. We're probably going to spend the night. We're going to stay in Peoria, and then we're probably going to end up staying in Winslow. Then we're going into Gallup, New Mexico, where there's a couple of places that I want to do there. I may take a side trip between Gallup and Albuquerque because there's there's that place. But everything there is real expensive. So, and we're going to be going to Albuquerque because I have a friend in Albuquerque, and I'm going to go see my friend. And then Amarillo, just because it's somewhere in the middle. Oklahoma City, we're going to be seeing My Life in the OKC while we're there, and a few other things. And then Wichita to see the Big Brain Boy. And somewhere along the way there, we're stopping at Dorothy Gale's house, which is, I think, in Liberty, Kansas, because Oogie wants to see Dorothy Gale's house. Is the jeans most people around here wear, except for the skinny jeans people wear, right? I am leaving on June the 8th. I had to pick something between my birthday and Oogie's birthday. I didn't want to go too far into the end of June and July, because then it gets way too hot in some places. And I don't do well in humidity. I have curly hair. I naturally have curly hair. And I brush it most of the time to make it straight. And humidity makes me look like a poodle. Just sucks right back up. And it probably do the same thing to Oogie too, because she got my wavy curly hair. And Amy's got some waves, so I'm sure that some humidity would do her in as well. So I don't really want to do the humidity thing, and I want to avoid as much as possible the rainy season, because I don't want to be in Oklahoma and Kansas, in the part of the country when that can happen. So, and I know it can happen anytime, but less likely that it will happen in that first couple of weeks of June. So we're leaving after my birthday and trying to get back before her birthday. And, we'll see how that works. If I don't get back before her birthday, that's okay, because they just celebrate at the end of the month, because there's so many birthdays in her family that are for that month. So, of course, if I'm on the road with her, I'll take her out for a nice dinner, and, we'll do something she wants to do. But she really wants to go to Oklahoma City. And so her mom is aware that the trip has been extended because of that. So, yep. You see an RV following you. It's just you guys. Okay. All right. So if I see an RV, I've been half tempted when I get to Wichita to just go straight up to Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's a big brown RV. Okay. Because some of you guys know my mom passed away, and she was when she died, she was Green Bay Packers #1 fan, like recognized by the fan club. She was the #1 fan. And the team was very nice, by the way. When she passed away, I got flowers and condolence calls and cards and things from them and emails, which was really nice. And well, from most of them, and even past players that reached out and said, hey, sorry to hear. They were very nice. But she always joked that when she died, she wanted to be laid to rest at Lambeau Field. And Tina lives just a few blocks, about 4 or 5 blocks from Lambeau Field. And I keep joking around saying I'm going to go up there and I'm just going to walk by the statue of Vince Lombardi and just shake her out and just run. Get in the car. Let's go. Let's go. Basements aren't scary and become your favorite place during tornado weather, right? Actually, the Hubbard and I, as most of you guys know, we're planning on retiring in a few years. Well, he's going to retire. I've been retired for a few years. But he's going to be retiring in a few years. And when he retires, we're going to leave Las Vegas. Leaving Las Vegas. And so our retirement plan has been, and always kind of sort of has been, that the house we own is paid off. So the plan was to sell the house here and then move someplace where the cost of living was less so that we could buy a new house for less than what we sold this one for and then live off the balance of that. So some of the places that we have been looking, our son lives in Kansas now. So some of the places we have been looking have been like the Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma, parts Kansas, to retire. We figure if we're retired and we're old and a tornado wants to eat us, then that was probably the plan.
If I don't get to the hole in time, and you won't have to worry about burying me.
But hubby really wants to find a house that either has a basement and he's going to completely redo the basement, finish it and make sure that it's all finished, or he wants to build a basement next to the house and then cover it up so that we can get to it from the house. And that's where my craft room will be and everything, because we're kind of not wanting to live in the heat. Oh, hold on. That's my son. Yes, dear. Yeah. I'm working. I haven't been out all week because we got our shots yesterday. You have to get 2 shots. Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll see you later. Love you, bud. Will I watch Miss Lily Butt? Of course I will.
What? When?
He's going to bring her up tonight for a little bit. His friend's getting married. Apparently, he didn't make arrangements till the last minute for his daughter. So,
He's doing what now?
A friend is getting married. He's going to the wedding. What? No. You're spoiled, kitty. Actually, Tina, I'll be honest with you. We've looked. every month I pull up like houses in areas that we're considering just to kind of look at what the market looks like. And amazingly enough, a lot of the houses in Oklahoma and Kansas do not have basements. Because I always put that in like that's a prerequisite. And I'll go in and they'll be like, oh, there's 3,000 houses in your budget. And then I'll put in, you know, my must-haves and I put in a basement and it drops down to like 800.
Like a rock.
Like a rock. Like, how can these people live in this area and not have basements? It's kind of a necessity. What do you want? Daddy is cooking bacon. Go bother Daddy. Kitty, kitty.
Nope. Daddy already put a kitty.
No, I do not want to move to Tennessee. Hey, Cheryl.
What?
And there he is. Oh, are you neglected? Are you? Are you neglected? Nobody loves you. Oh, is that the problem? Nobody pays no attention to the Harry. Oh,
Yeah.
is that the problem? I'm pretty sure that I just gave you treats and Daddy just fed you and there's bacon being cooked for you. Yeah. Oh, look,
Honey.
the Hags is up.
Yes, and I need you.
Oh,
I need you.
and she's feisty. Oh, what?
You good?
Mm,
Biscuits.
biscuit.
Biscuits.
Biscuit.
Stop.
Biscuit.
Grabby. Oh, Jesus Christ. Would you mind?
Yeah, I just put the thing back.
Yeah, how am I supposed to get all that?
Bacon. Shush.
I forget the cinnamons. I don't know if they're so good or not.
Before y'all lose your minds, it's not all for me.
No, they're fine.
They're fine.
They're actually softer than they were when we put them in.
Oh, good.
Hi, Candy.
Another few minutes and that'll be ready.
Well, where is it? Somewhere up here.
I gotta start doing this. I'm hungry.
I think I threw it away.
Being hungry is not consistent.
So- The idea was we looked at the country, and I'm trying to find a place that's kind of central so that I can go everywhere within a few days. Makes it easier for me to scavenger. So, since that's what I plan on doing with the rest of my retirement, Hubbard's going to stay home and fish and hunt
Fix the house
and play in the house, and
go walking in the woods.
which is what he plans on doing while I run away from home next month.
Literally walking in the woods.
There's so many woods here.
Of course, he's made sausage gravy.
Yes, country gravy. And sausage patties. Scrambled eggs coming out.
Hi, honey. How you feel today?
My arm hurts.
Your arm hurts. Poor baby. I have something that will sort of make you happy. Your favorite no pants girl is coming up to visit us for a few hours tonight. You know you're her favorite here.
I know, but this is not kids' weekend.
I know. But Tyler's friend was getting married and it looks like it's going to rain. They were supposed to do it outside.
I don't care.
So he
Tyler's
just-
always
So he was going to take Lily with him, but now they're doing it in a bar.
Oh, that makes we're gonna go outdoors to a bar.
That was the only place they could find. Remember, it's Saturday night in Vegas.
Okay.
Friday night in Vegas, you know. It's hard to find something, so they can't do it outside. Have you looked out there?
It's ugly.
It's windy. Yeah.
It's gonna
It's
rain.
ugly.
I washed the car, it's gonna rain.
It's your
Well,
fault.
it's only
You brought this on us.
your
I know.
sausage.
Okay.
It's my fault.
Your green.
Jersey! Hi, Miss Jersey. Look. I have a self-care journal.
It's a beautifully cool 62 degrees out there.
I'm not
No,
real
I'm not
sure how I
kidding
can
you.
take better care of me, but I thought this might help. So I bought this and I'm gonna look at it and do it when I'm on my trip. That's what it's for. It's for going on my trip. I've been missing you too, hon. But we talk about you every day. Only nice stuff. So hubby made me breakfast. Hubby makes me breakfast every Friday and Saturday. What can I say? I'm going to have Miss Lily Butt coming up to visit me. And I'm getting ready to run away from home. So, and while I'm gone, Hubbard is going to paint the entire interior of the house.
Big house.
That's his plan.
Well, as much as I possibly can.
And it will take him about that long because it is a big house. And we have some really high ceilings in here. There's like 18, 20-foot ceilings in some of the rooms. So just to paint up to the ceiling is going to be a challenge.
I'm doing the ceilings too.
So, and then he wants to do the ceilings themselves. And he's going to clean the fans that are in the higher areas of the house and check the light bulbs because if he's up there, he might as well get those things checked.
They're fine. No.
There, you know, he's going there fine, and like 2 weeks after I get back from the trip, 3 of them will blow out.
My luck, yeah. If it weren't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any at all. My son's starting to figure that out.
He's going to do one room at a time. He's just going to move everything into the center, paint the room, and then put everything back.
Pretty much.
The only room he's not doing is Amy's
And the corner of the media room.
and this corner of the media room.
I am not moving your stuff.
He just doesn't want to die under a craft lamp while nobody's home.
But the truth is when I actually went down and picked up Amy, and he had to move my craft room from the craft room to the media room. When I got home, everything was in the exact same position because
We took pictures.
he took a lot of pictures of everything, like really detailed pictures, and then looked at the pictures when he was putting everything back to make sure that everything was in the right place. Harry, rat the kitty. There you go, you rat the kitty. Bacon for the kitty. The dogs are now outside going, hey, we ain't getting no bacon.
That's right, I didn't make much more. Save some for later. I didn't cook it all. And actually, what it is Ozzy's outside because he followed me when I checked the temperature. Ginger's warm inside.
I'm just trying to figure out a way to
Bye,
get bacon away from
Jersey.
Mary.
Yes.
I heard the word bacon.
So I think that's pretty much everything that's going on with me. Arlene's working on dressing up some naked journals. I did, Arlene. I saw your motorcycle that you made that now has a stormtrooper on it. That is so stinking cute. Oh my god. I was over on the page there and I was looking at stuff and I saw that and I about burst out laughing. I was like, oh my god. Yes, that, the rocking horse.
Just throw it on the plate, get it off the front.
Stinking friggin' adorable. See, I like stuff like that though. I like when you use found items to do things differently and unexpected things, and that had some like really cool stuff included on it.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful, breezy 62 up there.
It's a steampunk thing. It does kind of look a bit like a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Let me see if we can put a link into it so everybody can go see it. Or maybe I'll just bring it up on my phone. No, I have to put a link in. Let's see if it comes up. Here it is. Oh, I wish I could figure out how to do this.
I'm not making breakfast for you.
Maybe I can get it to come up on my phone. Do-do-do-do-do.
You're welcome.
No, I don't want to do that. Go. Just want to show the thing. There we go. So let me look on the other. Can't quick. There we go. So it's like all kinds of rusted stuff and things you wouldn't expect. And then it has like these little keys and dangles and stuff off of it. And then Judy Clispy bought this and for her husband, and he put a stormtrooper on it. And you can see it's got wheels on it. That's why motorcycle came to my mind. But it's so stinking adorable, and I love it. And it's cute. Okay. Now everybody knows what I was talking about. Okay, now turn off phone. Okay. The Trojan horse from Troy. Now that's a good explanation of it. So if you really want to get a close-up of it, you can look at it. It's on the Defy Angels page, but you have to be a member of Defy Angels in order to do that. But, you know, just click the join button and they'll approve it right away. Yes, Tina's here, but she shouldn't be here. She's supposed to be leaving in 5 minutes to take her kitty to the vet. Thank you, Miss Arlene. That is the group for Defies Angels. If you want to go over there and check it out, they post some really pretty stuff over there, some really beautiful stuff and some very, very creative things. So if you want to do that, and there's a couple of tutorials on there and stuff too. So if you want to go over and check it out, really nice site that features artwork from artists as well as from contributors to the program. Oh, you have to get him up at 3. Okay. We'll go poke him with a big stick. Would you, Arlene? Would you put it in my group as well, so in case people can't find Defy, they can see it in the group? You're awesome, Sauce. So that's kind of it. At this point, I'm just getting ready for the trip. I'm trying not to do any shopping between now and then because I don't want to spend any of the money that I plan on using on the trip. We had a little bit more than a week before I leave. Hubbard he's getting me AAA. I got to put a tool bag in the car so that I can use that if I have to. And if you've seen any of my traveling videos, you know traveling with me is kind of a thing. And I have to take Shaylee shopping. She needs some clothes. Just because, you know, she's a teenager, preteen. She's going to be 13 next month. Oh, my God. Can't even believe that my firstborn grandchild is about to become a teenager. Where did it all go? Well, I'll be here, Candy. Yell at me when you get to town. We'll find something to do to entertain ourselves. Bye, Arlene. I'm going to be gone between 8 and 10 days. Just depends. We haven't, so far, let me see if I can find this thing. I have a list here. So far, we know where we're going in Laughlin. We know where we're going in Bullhead City. We're not actually going anywhere in Laughlin. But we know where we're going in Bullhead City. We know where we're going in Kingman. We know where we're going in Wickenburg and Peoria in the Mesa, Phoenix metro area. There's a couple of places there that we're going to be stopping. We've already determined where we're going to be stopping in Flagstaff and Winslow and Gallup. Anything past that, we haven't really determined where we're stopping. Like we haven't scouted any shopping opportunities for Albuquerque, Amarillo. Oklahoma City, I'm kind of waiting to plan on that one. Wichita, I'm going to be seeing the big brain boy. So, and the trip back, we're going to be going through Colorado and Utah. So I haven't really planned I haven't really looked at any shopping there yet, but basically what I do is I just kind of go, I'll pull up Bullhead City to Kingman, and I will look for shopping opportunities there and between. Then I'll do Kingman to Wickenburg kind of thing, Wickenburg to Peoria. So I basically take the two towns and I search between them for opportunities. You know, if there's like a flea market or a swap meet or thrift stores or junk shops or antique shops or creative reuses or anything like that. We look to see if those things are available. And if they are, then we kind of plot and plan where we're going to stop. And we do kind of work a little bit off of what's in the pictures that people post about these places. But I know like there's some places like Kingman. If you go into Kingman and you go to their welcome center, they actually have a picker map. So if you go in and you go, hey, where's a local thrift store? They will pull out a picker's map and they will show you where the thrift stores and the swap meets and the flea markets and all that stuff is in the city. And they're really good about it. So Wickenburg, I know they have a picker's map. Peoria, if you stop just outside of Peoria and you go to the visitor center there, they do have one that shows like the major thrift stores only in the Phoenix metro area. I have not gotten a picker's map for Flagstaff, but I'm working on seeing if I can find one, and Winslow as well. But I've got a picker's map sent to me from Gallup and Albuquerque, and I'm just kind of looking to see what's in between them. And I rode off to see if I could get a picker's map for Amarillo. I haven't heard back from them yet. So, but, you know, it's kind of fun. And I have to be honest, sometimes it's just we won't be on the highway. There's parts of this where like old Route 66 sort of runs parallel to the freeway. So we're going to do old 66 instead. So there will be places where we will just drive down the street and Oogie or Amy or I will go, thrift store, and we'll just pull over. So, you know, there'll be some impromptu stopping as well. Oh, Candy, it's a whole thing, honey. I am one of those blacklight people. And I actually have a video from when we went to Utah I will post. When we went to Mesquite and up to Utah that I will post for you guys. Usually when I travel with the Hubber, he just brings in my cosmetic bag, my little bag. And I have a black light. And I check out the whole room. I close the door, close the drapes, and I basically shine the light on everything. I remove most of the bedding from the bed. I do leave the bottom sheet on if it's clean. Simply because I travel with my own bedding, travel with my own pillow. I travel with 91% alcohol in a spray bottle that I spray on all of the surfaces that I may touch. The phone, the remote, the bathroom, yada, yada, yada. I also travel with Clorox wipes. I'm a germaphobe at the best of times. Neurotic at the worst of times. And there has been many, many, many occasions where Hubber and I have checked into a hotel and we have made them change the room for us. Because the room just doesn't meet my standard. And then when I leave the room, if there's two beds, whether we've slept in them or not, I strip both beds and I pile all of the linens on the floor. And we check all of the under the beds, and there's a whole process for backing out of a room to make sure that I don't leave anything, because I've traveled with children and they leave things everywhere. So it's a thing. So, yeah. It's a whole process. And I drive people crazy. So what can I say? And I'm thinking probably someplace around Oklahoma City, I'm gonna have to go to the post office and send some things home. I got a rack for the top of the car. We're working on getting the carrier put up there. If I can get the carrier put up, then I'll just keep the stuff with me. But if I don't get the carrier, then we're gonna have to send some stuff home at about Oklahoma City. So these things take a lot of planning. So. So that's it, guys. I mean, lots of driving, lots of lunacy. And like I said, this is just the there. We haven't worked out the back trip yet. But I'm pretty sure there's already a map. But as it changes, if it changes, I will update that map on the group page. And we'll be doing regular check-ins. Every time we stop, we're going to be doing some regular check-ins. Look for Hag's posts for street signs, because, you know, we'll be doing that. She'll be finding the craziest sign of the day and posting it, so you guys can see where we're at every day and what we're doing every day. And I'll post, you know, pictures if we stop someplace fun or we do something silly, world's biggest ball of twine or something like that. You know, we'll post some pictures of that stuff in the group as well. Because, you know, we kind of want to take you guys on this trip with us. And we're not going to hit 1,000 subscribers before then, but I may do some Facebook Lives. So if you are my friend on Facebook, I can't do it on the group page for whatever reason, but I can do it on my personal page. So I will do it on my personal page and do some lives from there. I'm working out how to do it on the group page. If I can figure that out, then I will, you know, do them on the group page so everybody can see. But if not, if you are my personal friend, and it's really easy to find it, it's Elsbet Talon, exactly how it sounds, ELZBET, Talon, TALLON. I have a purple dress on, like a purple cloak. If you friend me personally, then you're guaranteed to see those lives. And we'll do some lives. We'll do some lives through Facebook, and I may set up a group chat in the group where we can do. You guys can join if you want to and say hello and hang out with us. But you know, we're gonna wing it. I'm not real big on, like, the only place I absolutely have to be is Wichita. You know, I have to see my son. But other than that, we don't really have anything set in stone. It's just going to be kind of we're driving down the road and Hag sees something and goes, I want to go see that. And I go, okay. So I take the Ami and we'll go see that. Oogie sees something she wants to stop and do. We'll stop and do that. We'll stop at all visitor centers and see if there's anything going on. And, you know, would love to hit, you know, like some county fairs and things if I could. Just to feature some of the things that you find in a county fair, because it's been a while since I've actually been to a real authentic county fair. The ones here in Vegas are not so authentic. They don't have, like, you know, they don't have like the 4-H and the like the quilting judging and the pie judging and stuff. They really don't do that here. So I would really like to go to an authentic county fair And so we might do one of those if we can find one along the way. It just depends. We'll do some weirdness. We'll see where we go. And this is the planned trip. It may not be set in stone. We may detour off the beaten path. Who knows? But that's what this is all about. It's and that's what a road trip should be. It really should be fun. And so that's what we're going to be doing. Oh. I do not have a hitch on the back of the car. And Oogie and I evaluated it to put a tow package on my car, which will tow 3,000 pounds. So that's not the issue. To put a tow package on the back of my car and then to rent the trailer and travel with the extra gas and everything, it was like, it would be almost like $800 more. The rack and the carrier was like $150. So 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Eventually we will put a tow package on the car because eventually, Hubbard and I are going to be using this car as our primary vehicle for camping and things like that. And I do want to get a small trailer. They have some that you can get at Harbor Freight that are like 4 feet wide and like 5 or 6 feet long. And I want to get one of those. And eventually, we'll put we'll build a thing for it that's waterproof, that I can put my camping equipment and stuff in. And so I'll be able to haul that across country and take it when we go camping and stuff. Because Hubbard and I are big campers. We love to go camping. Matter of fact, that's what we did for our honeymoon. We got married, and like 2 days later, we went camping, just the two of us in backcountry camping for like 3 days. Because, it makes us focus on just us. And we like to take the grandkids camping, so that's like huge amounts of stuff. And so it gets a little weird, but eventually I will put a tow package on it, and I will have a trailer that I can load onto the back of it to travel with. But for now, it's just the rooftop. Good Lord. And then I'm looking at something. Okay. It's not me. So, we have, for now, it was a plan. Like I said, Oogie and I did some research, and she looked up, what it would cost to put a tow package on my car, what the tow rating was, and all of that. She's learning how to do these things to be independent. And she looked it all up, and she put out the price, and she was like, well, it's like $800, almost $800 this way, and it's about $150 this way. And so then she went out to the car to make sure that she could climb and get high enough on the car, because obviously Amy and I are not climbing up. I'm old and broken, and Amy's dangerous. Is that a good way to say that, Amy? Amy's dangerous when it comes to things like that. So we wanted to make sure that Oogie could climb up there and put stuff in and out of the carrier, and she can. So, and then if we put something on the back of the car as well, because we thought about, I have a rack that goes into the trailer hitch. It's just like a square rack that has a box on it. But I would have to it would be hard to get in and out of my trunk with that on there. And so access to the trunk would only be through the side doors, and that would be a pain in the wahookie, especially if I had a flat tire or something, because my spare tire is in the trunk. So, we looked at the pros and the cons of it, and this was the best option for this trip. Like I said, later on, hubby wants to put the tow package on it and everything. So we'll do that later. No, I think she's talking about when you go to a hotel, you put the remote control in a plastic bag. It's one of the tricks to keep from touching it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Listen, I have to skedaddle because I have some things I have to get done. But I did want to kind of touch base with you guys because I missed you guys. It's really hard to go like, 2 weeks without my girls. So, I think that's pretty much it. We do have the tag thing going on, and the tag thing is ending here pretty soon, and then I'm going to post it, and you guys get to see if you can figure out whose tag is whose. So we're going to be doing that. That's real fun. There's 2 swaps. One swap right now. The other one should be coming up in a day or so. 2 swaps in the over on the Facebook group, which is Swapping Across America private group. So you can post whatever you want in there. And even if it's not a swap, if it's a project, we want to see it anyway. So, and if you have any ideas for something that you would like to swap, let us know. And we would be happy to post. You can let me know. You can let Tina know or Sabrina. And we would happily add a swap for you, something special if you wanted to do something special or something different, But that's it, guys. Listen, I've got to get out of here. Before I go, let me say this. If you are new here and you're just hanging out and lurking, hello, lurkers. Go ahead and hit that red button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, and share me with all your friends. And then your friends can be my friends, and my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. Before you know it, we have an entire crafting community. Until the next time, guys, do me a favor. Stay safe, okay? Bye.